How's it going, guys? Project Dashcam for the Segway 9-bot Max G2. Not a good idea. I'm gonna show you guys what happened. I put everything together. It took me like, I'm gonna say a total of 5 hours to put everything together, especially because I had to take a lot of things apart for me to be able to run just a simple cable, man, to the fender, and then through the battery compartment, and then up the neck, and then up the stem, going up to the handlebar area where the dash cam was at. And what a pain that was, man, to do. um, I'm not going to put up the video because this was a huge failure. It's not so much the front of the dash cam, because that works pretty decent. It does shake a little bit, unfortunately, because it doesn't have image stable like a GoPro. But the rear camera fell apart. Allow me to show you what I'm talking about. Here we go. Okay, so this right here, man, is what happened. So as you guys can see, look, the mount stayed, man. It stayed perfect. Like nothing went wrong with that, right? But you can see here from the camera body, it's no longer there. The thing basically was shaking so much like this as I was riding just around the block too. It didn't even last like, it didn't even last like 5 minutes, bro. Like it just broke. Here's the one that I had for my RS. Now that I know that this can easily fall apart, I'm not going to use the second one to install on the RS. I think the best thing for me to do is just to use the GoPros for the rear of the camera and also for the front. I do have one already on my motorcycle style helmet, but I just need something a lot smaller than the second GoPro Hero 10 to put on the back of my head and just leave it like that, because this is the best option. This also doesn't have image stave, so as this starts to shake like crazy while you're riding, you just see everything shaking on the screen. But since I've already installed this cable, I ran it here all the way through here. That's the cool part about what I did. It's easily replaceable if it breaks. But again, man, this was a huge freaking fail, man. So I'm not going to post up the video after all, even though I have the footage. I'm going to scrap that whole idea. Don't do this for your camera. Just get a GoPro or maybe the Insta360 Go to put behind your helmet. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing anyways. I just need something that has image stave so that things don't shake as much and be able to record what's behind me. I decided to just go ahead and get some motorcycle style like mirrors and just work with that, man. But the front camera does work, like I said earlier. It just shakes a little bit even though I put some rubber grommets. But I'm going to go ahead and change this out. I'm going to be using some ABS slurry to put around this area right here where you can kind of see the line, because this is where it fell apart right here. You can see that. So since it fell off of this from shaking too much, the ABS slurry is going to help kind of like mend this together and turn these two separate pieces into a solid piece. It does look ugly. This stuff is glossy. So I'm going to have to use this engine bay fabric Tesa tape to just put one piece over this area and then reattach the camera back here to these screws here and then basically attach it to this. So this mount is good. Everything's perfect with that. I just have to take this off and obviously the cable. But yeah, man, that was a bad idea. But hey, you know what? That's the cool part. I think about these crazy things in my head and I have all this stuff to work with. And then over here, I have a bunch more tools. So I get these crazy ideas in my head and I try them and see if they work. That was a beta testing for me there. And unfortunately it failed. I am going to change the camera because I already did all the wiring. I'm not going to change that, but at least I now have a spare Wolfbox G930 to use in case something happens to the actual display. Well, anyways, that's it for this part of the video. I'm sorry if I disappointed anybody, but I'd rather tell you the truth and be like, you know what, just scratch the idea. Don't use that. Just use something else. So yeah, at least it saved me some time because my Emotion RS is supposed to be delivered next month. And I'm definitely looking forward to that. I'm going to have to get that motorcycle style mirrors to put on the edge of the handlebars and use that instead with the GoPro for the front, which I already have accomplished. Now I just need to find something for the back of the helmet area, something that's not too big. But anyways, that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching this, and I'm so sorry if I wasted you guys' time and I hyped you guys up for this, man. But this was a really bad idea. But I just want to save you guys the time and the money. Again, I was retrofitting a car-style dash cam into an electric scooter, which is not a common thing. So other than that, peace for now, man. Have a good one, guys.